First of all, it is absolutely about immersion. The idea that someone might have revealed who Pippa was, part of that is immersion breaking. That's the concern of the companies like Face Connect. And this isn't unique to VTubers. This has existed for a very long time in any sort of celebrity industry. And let's take women and VTubing and all that shit out of it. Jackie Chan, when two women found out that Jackie Chan was either married or dating someone or whatever it was, they commit suicide outside of his apartment and his office. Like, this is a thing. Part of the appeal of famous people in many cases is their supposed availability. This happens with e-thoughts all the time. They must remain available. And if there is a shattering of that illusion, it stands to damage business. Now, what Camelot did shouldn't have shattered any illusion because it was obviously a fucking joke. But the other part of the immersion that is getting broken is not just that, like, that might be Pippa. The extension of that is it's a reminder that Pippa is actually a person behind the character.
Yeah.
And that shattering of the illusion is similarly dangerous in some sort of way. But again, these are not healthy reasons for people to have. Like, the fact that if you shatter their immersion, you shatter their entertainment and their entire world is unhealthy, because that means they're anthropomorphizing the character as a real being. And this is a thing with not just the VTube community, but all two-dimensional waifu communities. Like, they have taken this to the next stage. To understand the outrage and the unwillingness to believe the not Pippa statement. And I mean this with all sincerity and without a hint of humor, because this actually is sad, like, not funny. The idea that there is a person behind the camera and that there's any possibility that that person is revealed means that they can't finish during the stream that they're watching. And that's not a joke. Like, it will
right.
plague them and prevent them from reaching orgasm. And it's gross and it's weird, and I don't get that part of it, but it's like, that is the danger, is that you've shattered the illusion. That is really it. There's for all of Cody's words, that's actually what he also said in his post. It messes with the fucking.
That's like finding out the stripper has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
The juicy girl, it doesn't really like you that much.
It's finding out what it is it's even though you would think you would know, but it's finding out that this person you're watching is actually not 12 years old, and they're likely not a virgin because they're not 12 years old. Like, and because, dude, that was half the thread when I was looking at it, the last Wednesday or whatever day it was, I don't remember. When I was looking at it, there was people like, I can't believe she lied about being a virgin. And I'm like, for one, how do you get off? Why do you think I'm a smasher? And two, like that's the whole point, is young virgin, awkward young autistic virgin, and that's what I want to smash. But yeah,
she's not even mad at you though. According, she's not upset at you though.
She's actually mad at Cody and me. I've learned this from other people.
Yeah,
she's actually mad at both of us.
Okay.
Which is fine.
So, she was defending you for a bit, though.
Is this a bad time to say she's coming on me next Thursday? I'm just kidding.
No, I doubt she's legitimately mad. She's probably just mad because it put her in a weird position. That's what I would imagine. I don't think she gives a fuck about anything else.
What people need to understand, whether Pippa is mad or not, I have no idea. Like, I've never said anything bad about Pippa. I think Pippa's hilarious and great. And even if Pippa were mad at me, it wouldn't change I don't give a shit. It's fine.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. People need to understand that how these companies control their creators requires Pippa to express certain issues with this joke. Like, Pippa does not have an option to like this joke or think it's funny.
Yep.
And the fact that Pippa defended you at all in any amount is kind of surprising. And I would wager she was told not to. That being said, because that's how these people say, someone in the chat said, you don't understand how idol management companies work. No, I really do. Like, believe me, I understand quite a bit about it. And again, The entire purpose of everything they do is preserving the illusion. And so anything that threatens the illusion threatens the business model, threatens the company, and the companies are way overprotective of it. And that's why most VTube streamers aren't controversial at all. And the fact that Pippa is slightly controversial is enlightening and refreshing. It's because they're not allowed to do this stuff. Y2N610 says, such a tool, Nick. It was the part where it could have gotten her fired that was the biggest issue. All right, let me just go ahead and suggest that if HoloLive or if FaZe Connect were to remove their biggest streamer who shoulders maybe even a plurality of their business, like because someone else posted a picture of not that streamer, that should tell you how predatory and bullshit the industry is. And if you're a fan of these streamers and not just their animated characters that you want to fuck, you really should start pushing into how these industry is run. Because I explained this on Camelot stream. We saw it in the professional video gaming space. These management companies, these talent acquisition companies are predatory to the maximum, and they're preying on people with no skill at negotiating contracts. Their contracts are disgusting, would be unconscionable in just about any industry except the ones they're in, because the clientele are weirdos that are outcasts of society. The fact that you fans are weirdos and disdained by everybody is why your people that you like are treated like garbage throughout the industry. And apologizing for a predatory company like FaZe Connect, who literally owns the 2D character that you like, they just don't own the person behind the contract, but they could replace her at any time and you may not even know. That should bother you. That should rankle you, and you should not apologize for the fact that they could terminate Pippa for something she had nothing to do with and a picture that's not her. Like that's an insane proposition. And if people are mad about that, then you're perpetuating the shittiest fucking industry on YouTube right now. And you're doing so gleefully because you're just so happy about the animated characters. Like the characters, like the people behind them, and support better workplaces for them, because some of them are genuinely talented and deserve way more money than what they're getting from these predatory contracts that they signed up thinking, I don't know how I'd do this on my own. When clearly they had the talent to do it on their own.
Yep. And that's the thing is, and Pippa, for example, I wouldn't begin to estimate how much she would be earning, but I would probably say it's within 40 to 60 grand a year. When if she was doing it on her own, she'd be making like 300 grand a year. The rest of it goes directly into old Fishman's pocket. So.
I don't know about that, because she admits they do provide her with a lot of the services and things she doesn't have to worry about. So, I mean,
like what?
Yeah,
the
HoloLive
creators, it's 50% gets taken off of the net revenue.
Yep, and it's something like that for FaZe. It's like 50, 60. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So it's.
I mean,
would absurd amount.
Would you, Sean? Would you give 120 grand a year for like thumbnails? No, editors. No, my editor. I pay my editor $600 a month.
No, because I do that shit on my own. So
yeah.
I know that, but I think she's admitted they have some management, and she admits that's helped her over the years. Otherwise, she probably would have ended up nuking her own channel by being a spaz. So she has acknowledged.
Yeah, you're right about that. So. You're right about like them being able to, I guess, wrangle and maybe keep her motivated, and also get her around people that are like-minded, so she can, kind of have social contact. Yeah. But like 120 grand a year for that? That's crazy, man. That's a lot of money. She's getting more than that, actually.
I mean, I don't know what her contract is. I know that the HoloLive contracts are half of their net revenue, which is an insane proposition. And then the other parts of this is, again, so Sean, you're mentioning that, she's talked about the things she likes about FaZe. Almost guaranteed they have non-disparagement inside those contracts as well. And she has to like it. Like, she has to like it.
Yes, certainly there's probably, a metaphorical gun to her head as well. But I don't think she's just completely saying that either.
Yeah, it's I don't know. The problem is you can't trust You can't trust the public statement. Like it can't be trusted because of the way these management companies run their talent. Is my opinion. That's my opinion. And I think FaZe is garbage, and I've been vocal about that for quite some time. But like I said, all love to Pippa. I think she's great. I think she's a great performer, does great things. I think she's wildly more talented than whatever she's receiving as compensation.
100%. And like, it doesn't matter how much she hates me. If she hates me, if she doesn't like me, or if she doesn't like you, I don't care. I think she's a great creator, and I hope she does as much success as possible. So get on it, Doug, on it.